Well, as South Africa's power crisis continues unabated, yesterday President Cyril Ramaphosa met with the labour and business representatives. At the weekend, he cancelled his trip to the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland, to attend to the problem. While some political parties attended the briefing, others did not. Among those in attendance were the DA, the UDM, and the African Transformation Movement. Although some of those parties have shared their frustrations with the media on the current energy crisis. We take this discussion further then. We are joined via Zoom by Political Analyst Rebone Tau. Rebone, it's a great pleasure to see you in the new year. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me, and good afternoon to you and the viewers at home.
You're most welcome. Let's start then by talking about this decision by the president not to attend the WEF or the WEF in Davos, Switzerland. Do you think that was a great move? He said that, he wanted to deal with the issue of the energy crisis, but some people are critical of that, saying that this is just some sort of a PR stunt, and what can he do that he hasn't already?
I think one of the things is that President Ramaphosa likes to pretend like he's very active and is working and he's dealing with the energy crisis. I mean, he has cut his trips, international trips, a couple of times, even last year, and nothing has happened. And what is interesting about this one is that he has been in the country, and now all of a sudden he says he's no longer traveling. So the question is that what has he been doing the few days building up to Davos, for him to say to us that he's no longer traveling and he will deal with the energy crisis. He's forever making promises and nothing is actually coming right in this country. And that is really affecting, small business, big corporates, because people are spending a lot of money on diesel with generators, and on the other hand, people still have to pay their bills with Eskom,
In reaction to the issue of the tariff increase, when many South Africans were complaining, the president did say that, his hands were tied. How is he meant to respond to this? I mean, it can be frustrating to hear a president saying that his hands are tied and dealing with specific issues which pertain, to the country and the people of the country.
I mean, he should be interacting with the Minister of Public Enterprise, where all of us don't even know where's Minister Pravin at this present moment. Eskom is under him, and you can't increase the tariffs, when we don't have electricity. It's like citizens were being made to pay for the failures, of Eskom, for the failures of this administration, So that is really worrying that even the Minister of Public Enterprise is nowhere to be seen, and he continues to be business as usual. The president is not even, when it comes to issues of reshuffling his cabinet, I don't know why is he still keeping Minister Pravin there. I mean, he had an opportunity in the last reshuffling to remove him because the load shedding issue did not start this year. It's been there for some time and he's forever absent, whether engaging with the media, engaging with the public, also giving confidence to South Africans that he's a hands-on minister when it comes to Eskom.
Yeah, and the president did hold this meeting with opposition parties. And of course, we're hearing that some attended, some didn't, for various reasons. Some even, in fact, saying, look, I'm being load shed in any case. I wouldn't be able to virtually attend this in any case. From your perspective, because we're hearing that the opposition parties were not, in fact, happy with this engagement. How should the president, or what was the best way that the president was supposed to engage the opposition? Because ultimately he would need the support of the opposition in dealing with this crisis. I mean, all the parties need to be on board for this one specific goal for once, if they could all sort of, be on board.
The question is, South Africans gave a mandate to the African National Congress in 2019. They got over 50%. They're not in coalition with any party in terms of national government. The president should take responsibility. Him meeting with opposition parties, I don't know if these opposition party leaders are engineers, that they will come up and say, fine, let's go to Eskom and fix this problem. He needs to take responsibility. Him interacting with opposition parties, I don't see it bearing any fruits. He needs to act, when it comes to Eskom. When you speak to some experts in this energy sector, they will even tell you that actually we are exporting our grade A coal, to Europe, to Asia, and that coal should actually be giving us the electricity that we need. So the government should actually, at this present moment, stop exporting coal because we can't continue to live like this.
All right, Rebone, thanks very much for giving us your time. We certainly, as always, appreciate your input here on SABC News. Thank you.